Hey everyone, welcome back to Sims Paradise. In the last episode, we seen Reed actually revealing what he has planned for after he passes away. He has stated that he's going to be doing certain things in his will, and he already wrote it up for everybody to know, and he already laid it out to everybody besides one person in Pacific, and that is Cameron. So he did tell Cameron that he will be going to live with Iris and him, and Cameron agreed. But he also wants to share a little bit special thing with Cameron. And so he is going to go ahead and do that real fast. So he is coming over to chit chat, I believe, with Cameron. But while we're waiting on that, Travis, could you please do some cleaning? That would be perfect. Okay, so he's saying about my will, I have already discussed it with your sister and your brother, and I have decided for you, I am going to leave you to be my person that decides on what they do with the burial, whether I'll be kept in the ashes or etc. Also, I'll be allowing you to have some money as well. I will be giving you, as well as your brother and sister, $500,000 for you to use on yourself. So that is going to be what he's doing for him. So it looks as if Luna did age up in the last time. So Luna is now an adult. Or Luna is an adult, but she got a little bit older. So so here it is. This is grown up Luna. And obviously Rocket is still a adult. Anyways, now in this episode, we are going to have a little bit of a meeting. In the last Sims World episode, we did create this group known as Old Timer, which is going to feature like older Sims that are in the elder age, kind of like just hanging out, meeting friends, and etc. But right now it's only Reed and Emily, so there's not really much of older Sims in the world. So Reed and Emily are going to meet up at a coffee shop and just kind of chit chat and catch up, because they haven't really talked in a little while, and they said they would love to actually meet up with one another. So that is exactly what we're going to do. We are going to, first things first, head over to the coffee shop. And we're going to head over alone, and then we're just going to start a group gathering. Could someone please take care of Grace? That would be perfect. I think. Okay. So I'll be back when we get there. Okay, everyone. So we are here at the Hare and Hedgehog, which Sims made. I did not make this, by the way. So we are just going to go ahead and straight up start a club gathering. And so Emily should be on her way. And he's going to go ahead and order himself some coffee, maybe, and a cappuccino. Emily should be on her way here. I don't know where she is, but she should be on her way here. So I have to go ahead and order this again because, and it's going to be this. Okay, well, apparently we were waiting on this gentleman to get here in order to get our cappuccino. Okay, Emily is here. Emily is here. I repeat, Emily is here, and she's ordering herself something now as well. So, he's gonna go ahead and make that. And, they're gonna chit-chat with one another as well. So it looks as if Reed has gotten his thing. And now they're gonna just kind of catch up, show pictures, and etc. with one another. And we're just gonna kind of chit chat. He can get to know her more because it's been a while since they've talked. They can actually go over here and sit at the table together. He did learn that she is a good sim still. So they're gonna sit here and chit chat. Kind of, not really a date, but kind of like a friendly catch up with how things are going. So say about how their lives were while they were not really seeing one another around much. Explaining what happened with Emmett and etc. And while they are chit-chatting, I'm going to check something real quick. Okay, Reed doesn't tell me how long he has left. But I was going to see if they had sometimes it tells you how many days they have left, but he lived a total of 87 days, so that's not bad. Considerable, he wasn't a series regular at the time. Anyways, they are gonna just kind of chit chat and discuss stuff together. Oh. Club panel tutorial. Would you like to see your club panel tutorial as a key information to Sure. Okay. So I know you get these club points. I don't know if... Okay, you're allowed to have a club status unlocks to change the way the Sims in the world will interact with the club. Socializing. Unlock to have a specific handshake. Okay, that's interesting. So, I am going to end this out, guys. I know it really wasn't much of a catch-up, but it was something for them to kind of catch up and do. And before we go ahead and leave, let's check and see if this place has a bathroom. Because I think Reed has to go to the restroom. Oh, it does. It does. I'm hoping that it has more than one. No, because... No, it doesn't. But this guy is just gonna have to leave the restroom because Reed has to use the restroom. Okay, get up. Then go to the bathroom. Okay, so Reed is going to use the restroom, and then we are going to go ahead and head back to the house, and we will go from there. So we are back home, and the first thing I notice is Rocket is on the table eating human food. So Reed is going to go ahead and go tell him off about that. Catherine is upstairs taking care of the wee bambino, which I'm going to help her out with. Rocket learned not to eat human food, so that's good. Okay. And Jamie and Cameron, I should say, are now going to be doing their schoolwork for the week end. And then, Travis, what are you up to, friendo? You're on the computer. Okay, you don't work for another 2 days, but we could get this programming done so you could possibly practice your programming. That would be fantastic. Instead of trolling the forums. And so Catherine is going to go ahead and call Iris because Iris had texted her and asked her if she could call because there's something that she needs to ask her about the whole adoption thing. That if you guys missed the Sims World episode, that was the life choice that they wanted to that Jonah wanted to do, is have another baby, and Iris suggested adoption. So obviously Catherine knows about adoption because of the whole Jamie thing. So she said she would be a perfect person, and she said I think adoption is a great thing, and if you don't feel like your body can do it, like there is that option. So I believe it's a beautiful thing, and I'm willing to support you in any way that I can. So Iris and them are still thinking about that. We'll have to wait till next Monday to just figure out what that is, whether or not they decided to do that. But it looks as if everything is kind of pushing towards that way, but who knows? It's ultimately up to Iris and Jonah together to decide. Jamie is done with his schoolwork, so he is going to go in here and chit-chat with his mom for a little bit. I think that'd be quite unique, in a way for them to kind of catch up, because they really haven't had much time to catch up, being that they had the baby now, and a lot of stuff has been going on, so I always wanted them to still have that good relationship. So they are chit-chatting, and just chit-chatting and having a normal mother-son chat. I think that is a nice thing. Cameron is done with his schoolwork as well, so he did ask his dad if it's okay for him to invite over a girl. So his dad said it is fine. So he is going to go ahead and invite over Robyn, which, if you guys remember, was that girl that he snuck in a couple episodes ago, and see if she wants to come over. So he is going to go ahead and call her up and see if she wants to come over and maybe even spend the night, maybe not, but who knows what will happen. Okay, so it looks like Robyn is on her way over. So he is going to go ahead and get ready for her. So he is going to walk over to the door because she should be arriving any minute. Because I don't think that she lives too far. And actually she's here now. So that is perfect. They are going to invite in. She's going to have a chit chat. She's actually a little bit upset or mad. I don't know why, but maybe he can help cheer her up because these guys are pretty good friends. So they are just chit chatting. Okay, she's very angry, so I don't know how well this is gonna go, but maybe she is just a little bit upset about something. I don't know what it is. Okay, it doesn't look like everything's going really well. I mean, it seems like whatever is making her upset is she's kind of taking it out on Cameron. And so Cameron is going to do something and he's going to apologize for whatever happened. But it doesn't seem as if he's actually going to go ahead and ask her what she thinks of her dad, even though she doesn't. I don't know if she even knows who his dad is. So she said, I haven't had the pleasure of meeting Reed. So she actually doesn't know. Because I did see her in the coffee shop when I was leaving. So I didn't know if they knew each other or not. But it looks as if she's kind of like still kind of giving him the mean vibe. So he is going to just straight up ask her to leave. Because he didn't invite her over for her to pretty much flip out on him. So this might be a little bit of trouble in paradise for these guys. These guys were blossoming a good friendship, but it looks as if Robyn might know something, I don't know. Or maybe she's just a little bit frustrated or something with someone. So, but one thing I did take notice is Luna is not messing with the trash can and trying to knock it over. So Cameron is going to go ahead and straight up tell Luna not to do that. And Reed, or Travis, I do think that you should be done with your programming by now. So I am going to let you out of that. And you can go ahead and use the restroom. That is perfectly fine. Catherine, what are you up to? Okay, Catherine has to read to a child for 2 hours. She already did 1 hour. But Catherine has decided that she has her children now, and etc. And so she wanted to share her suggestion for Travis, being that Travis is pretty good with his programming. maybe Travis could become a good video game creator, and I think that'd be quite a cool thing for him to explore as well. So she is going to suggest it to him because Catherine thinks that would be a good idea for him. So she's going to go ahead and do that. So and also kind of discuss some other things that they need to come up. Like, because if you guys remember, Travis did propose to Catherine, but there's not an actual date on when they will be getting married or having this wedding. So maybe they can discuss when this wedding might happen. So they're gonna chit chat a little bit, but the baby is up and she's a little sad, so because she has a dirty diaper. So Travis is gonna go upstairs and take care of that when they're done here for a second. And then I do think that it might be time for them to hit the hay because it is going on 1 a.m. Sims time. And I'll be back in the morning once they get up. Okay, guys, they got some sleep. It's up at 3 a.m. The baby's up. So they did get a couple hours of sleep because the baby's hungry. But Catherine is going to go downstairs and finish cooking these pancakes. Maybe that'll help them with their hunger situation. In the meantime, Jamie's up now. So Jamie's a little bit hungry as well. So he's going to go probably downstairs and talk to his mom and them after they make these pancakes. In addition to that, Travis has decided he's also going to make something. He's going to make some garden salad. That would be fantastic. So Cameron is sleeping, but he is about ready to get up anytime soon because he will be hungry too. So I am going to just wake him up. And the first things first is he is going to go ahead and send a chat or a text message to Robyn and say, listen, if you didn't want to come over yesterday, you didn't have to, but everything that you said to me, I don't even understand what you were talking about, why you were mad, but I don't think it was right that you took it out on me, but who knows what that's going to bring. Anyways, Jamie just said, I got in a fight with someone at school about which void critter is more powerful. I said it was Anticron, but he kept saying Sunitor, which one is it? And he's asking, I think, Catherine, so I think Catherine would just say they're both equally powerful. So he did send that text, but he's also having a bit of a mood swing. He is having a mood swing where sometimes it feels like he can't do anything right and everybody is judging you. I bet you that is probably because of what Robyn said to him, which I don't know what she said to him, but apparently it made him feel some type of way, which I don't think is okay. I don't think that is absolutely okay at all. So it is making him mortified, and so I am going to go ahead and kind of have him reach out to maybe a close friend of his from school, which is Evan, and just kind of like chit chat with him and see what his thing is. Oh, Evan is sleeping, so we can't call him up. So maybe he can just chit chat with his dad and kind of see what is going on. like, what he thinks he should do. And the salad is done, so I'm gonna pop that in the fridge. So he is having a mood swing, so he'll walk like that, but that's why it's taking a little bit so long. But he is gonna chit chat with his dad and ask him kind of like what he thinks, and see what his dad says. And his dad said that sometimes these things happen. Sometimes people take things out on you that really aren't supposed to be taken out on you. But I think that she might be just having a bad day. Give it some time. It might work itself out. It might work it out in the long end. And he said, well, I did send her a little bit of a nasty text message. And he said, well, I don't think that was right. I think that you should definitely apologize for that nasty text message to her. So maybe send her another text and apologize for that. But I don't also think it's right what she did to you. So he is going to go ahead and send her a text message apology for the text message that he sent before. He said, I would love to one of these times have a date with you in person, kind of maybe just as friends if you only see us as friends, but I would love to just go out and possibly work this whole situation out. And so I don't know what she said back, but let's see what it says over here. Obviously he's still having the mood swing because he's still feeling a little bit down, but he does have an incredible text. So after reading those abbreviations and emoticons, it's no surprise that the Sims consider texting to be the only true art form. So I think that that text did help him out a little bit with the whole situation. So that is going to end it out, guys. I know this one was a little bit shorter than normal, but I'll see you guys all next Monday for Sims World, where we will decide officially if we will be adopting another child or not, or Iris and them will be or not. And then I'll also see you guys all tomorrow for a video of the week, which will be Myth Talk video, which will be a special Myth Talk video on the creature known as Valor. So you guys will not want to miss that. Have a great day, peace, and thank you guys for watching. Bye.